Welcome to Babunga's channel. Let's make some cat pendants. Easy to make and we don't need much. We start with a piece of wire. With this we form a double loop, that is, we loop twice and the rest we twist. After this, we fold the edges up and tight so they are not sharp, because we don't want these to stick out of the bottom of our pendant. Next, we get 2 round wooden beads and we thread them together just to test if the length of the wire is right. Now we'll use white wood glue to hold the metal part inside the beads. We'll make a little paper mache with pieces of napkin. Carefully we fill the hole of the first bead with the metal part in place. Only this little amount of material is enough to hold everything in place. Now we get the second bead. And we carefully repeat the process of filling and then wiping off the excess. White glue is ideal for this and the paper part gives it strength. Now why not make more? And let them dry a little bit. And moving on to air dry clay. First, let's roll a little cord and then apply white glue between the 2 beads. And then we'll get a little piece of this cord and create a little collar around there. And cut the excess and connect the 2 edges. And a little bit of rolling makes it tight, smooth and even. Also, a wet brush helps a lot with the smoothness of air dry clay. Remember always that air dry clay needs white glue to stick perfectly on the wood. So, before making the cat's ears, we apply glue to their proper places. Now, let's make a small air dry clay triangle. Place it in its position and then let's start working to make it look like one with the wood. Again, we use our tools or just wet hands to make it smooth and even and nice and firm in its place. And after we give our little cat the other ear, let's proceed to decorate. The little amount of glue that we put will hold her tiny pendant. So we add it at the front of her collar and put a dent. And we use glue again if we want to give our little cat hands or paws. But, of course, adding these is optional, because we may choose to keep our little cat pendant very simple. In any case, the only thing we need to remember is applying white glue first and then adding the clay part. And now we let them dry for a day before we paint them with acrylics as we like. And this is how we have made beautiful cat pendants.